We've had Kevin Morris here in several different capacities, and we absolutely love his work. So can't wait, Kevin, to see what you are offering for us today. So thank you for being here.
It's an absolute pleasure, as always, Ruth. Thank you very much for the invite. And it'd be nice to clear some more energy and get us in alignment for this. I'm very excited about the photon belt coming in on the 21st of December. So it's much needed at this time to get us to focus on the 5D energy coming in, most definitely.
Okay, well, Kevin, the floor is all yours. So you take us where you want to take us.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm just going to, if you don't mind, I'd rather get the, so I can see the comments. Can I just basically get, I should have done this when we were on earlier.
Yep, go to Enlightened World Network.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. It's because we've got...
Soul Food Book Club.
Sorry about that. I'm still... technology and me don't... There we go. That's where I am. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so basically, yeah, in a nutshell, I will be doing a guided meditation, and what I will be doing during the meditation is basically I will, once I'm taking it on the guidance, I'll stop the meditation so far in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the Angelic Reiki, and I'm going to clear some energy, hold space for you, and obviously, you know, give you all some healing while after I've done the meditation, and then I'm going to bring you out of it. But I'd like to give you a heads up on what you are going to be experiencing. If you feel any heat, any tingling, any cold breeze, it is all normal. If you feel the need to fall asleep, go with the energy, okay? And then basically, you know, if you feel any heaviness, any floaty feeling, that's normal too. And even if you just feel a greater sense of relaxation, that is a good indicator that you're going to feel the energy. I'm just going to wait to see if there's any, how many is watching at the minute. There's only a couple watching. So I will maybe just... I pulled the card actually before I came live, so I will give the card now and wait to see if any more come on, so I can hold space for more people. And the card that I pulled was Angel of Adventure. Basically, you know, it's to remember the reason why we come to Earth in a nutshell, and nothing ventured, nothing gained. So basically, you know, make a spiritual bucket list, and it's time to create them lifelong goals, basically. So life is an adventure, and that's what it's all about. So I just thought I'd pull that card for everybody who's watching. I think it's a lovely card, that actually, and it's to remind us all of, you know, what life's all about in a nutshell. Okay. So there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait a couple of more minutes, and then I'm going to go quiet. So there's actually a delay on the video, so I will go quiet before I play the music. Is that okay? So I've just brought a little bit of drumming in to hopefully bring us presence in the moment. And I welcome you to this grounded meditation, okay? Today, I want you to focus on connecting to Mother Earth below. So make sure you are in a very comfortable position, in a place where you can fully enjoy your time with me here today. Maybe it's best for you to have your feet planted on the floor, But if you'd rather lay down with your feet elevated, that's fine too. Please close your eyes. And firstly, I would like you to become aware of your breath. And when you do so, you might take a nice deep breath in, breathing in as much as you can. When you exhale, feel your body relax. Let's become aware of the bottoms of your feet, as well as the tips of your toes. Your feet have taken you to so many places over the years, and they deserve to fully relax and let go. So allow relaxation to amplify in your feet by simply placing your awareness on them. Breathe in deeply, feeling comfortable and relaxed. All of your attention on the soles of your feet. Imagine that this is what connects you to Mother Earth. Each step you take has made a difference in your life and moved you through hard times as well as achievements. Breathe in deeply and send your feet love and respect for everywhere they have taken you. Now imagine the earth below you, supporting your every move. The ground is your place of connection, and no matter how high up you go or how long your feet are elevated, you always become grounded once again. Become aware of the ground below you, wherever it may be, and know that it is a source of pure connection to all that there is. Now imagine that from the bottoms of your feet, the roots of your soul are growing and extending down towards the earth. They make contact with the soil below, wherever it may be, and you feel the instant connection and security filled with unconditional love. So relaxed as you feel this amazing connection with the earth, feel these roots strong and unbreakable. They are now going into the earth and taking root, allowing you to feel ultimate relaxation. See the roots however they appear for you. They could be your favorite color or look like roots from a plant. Feeling them grounding you. The soles of your feet are strong and resilient. You have found the link between you and the earth. This is a bond that cannot be broken. You came from the earth, and we are always connected to it. Feel the union between you and the soil by becoming grounded on a daily basis. You are strengthening the alliance between earth and human. Now allow the earth and all her love to teach you anything you need to know, and listen with an open heart and mind. Familiarize yourself with the messages you hear. Allow the earth to introduce you to the power of true connection. You have made a strong alliance with the earth, grounding you in soul and body. Now breathe in deeply again, and imagine that you are drawing this powerful experience of connection up your legs. Feeling this bond, relax your body as it releases any tension along the way. Breathe in again, feeling the union of earth and body traveling up into your hips and pelvis, deeply relaxing you. Breathing fully and passionately, feel the partnership between humans and earth traveling up into your abdomen and ribs. Noticing how being grounding is such a blessing. Feel the connection, and may it travel into your chest and lungs, gracing your heart with love. The earth loves unconditionally. She forever gives and only hopes for care and respect in return. The deep bond of love is traveling up your neck, deleting any tension here. This relaxing sensation goes into your entire head, training all of your muscles and bones to become fully relaxed. The alliance between you and the earth travel all the way to the very top of your head. Notice how you feel right now. You are fully grounded. A perfect combination between earth and flesh. This is a deep relationship between you and the earth, one that cannot be broken and must always be nurtured. You and the earth have formed a partnership, one that makes you feel completely loved and cared for. Now in your head, I want you to hear yourself saying these positive words, reflecting true connection to the ground below. Togetherness, partnership, linked, bonded, unified, alliance, connected, grounded, good. And imagine again those roots coming from the soles of your feet. They have now grown deep into the earth. And you can feel a connection to others around the world. I want you to relax as I now send this beautiful healing from myself to you. Ulo makai tai da kata la makai ista la makai titi la makai ya makai tata chi la makai titi la kata sai makai makai ista la makaha to makai ta titi la makaha tai makatiti la maka tai ista la kata koholo makaita lelikata tihi makaita koholo makai ista la makahana kai makaita tatala makaita talabakatata tila makaditi tisti le makai ya makaya tata tolo makoholo tista la makaita talamakadata kai makaita tista la makai ti makaita katata. Breathe. Feel the energy coming in now. Open up the heart chakra. Connect with your higher selves. Feel the energy coming in. Tista la makai, hil makai tata, tai makai talitigita la maka, tela makai ta, hista la makayoyo, go la makai tata la makatata, chi la makai, tista la maita, amakatita la makatita tata. Hamakai sulo makoto to holo, kola maita, tai makita ita kabatata la makata. Feel the energy coming in deeper and deeper. 5, intensifying more and more. Feel the light codes coming in. 4, we're doubling the energy, feeling stronger and stronger. 3, feel the loving energy of the earth, raise your vibration. 2, feeling your connection with the earth more and more than ever before. 1, feel the joy and happiness of the collective energy as we meditate together as one. Feel the love pouring in now. Hanam kaida, kaista la makaite, di la makaite, di la maka. Hai makihila, tista la makaido, totolo mokotolo makaita ta, tista la makai. Now begin to slowly draw your awareness back to the present moment. Returning your thoughts to your current surroundings. And breathing deeply again. Feeling forever connected to the earth and all of her wisdom. When you are ready, open your eyes and give thanks to the earth and your connection.
Wow, Kevin. Wow, I loved the drums.
Yeah.
I loved that as an addition to the meditation time. Wow.
It's something different, and yeah, it's the energy I could feel. The light language for me just intensifies the healing, and I started channeling it during the first lockdown. I had like another dark night of the soul, and it just come. I connected with my higher self, and I just said to God, like, you know, I've had enough of this crap. Let's do what I've been meant to put on the earth to do. Because I don't know if you remember, I was meant to do something with yourselves, and I went through a little bit of personal stuff, and I had to dig deep, and I come out of it. And Yeah, so it's certainly helped me step back into my power. I feel more connected with my higher self. My higher self did actually present how I looked in my higher self, and I was very Mayan looking, shamanic, Amazonian type. Obviously one of my representations. So, but yeah, so well, thank you for that. I hope I'd like to get some feedback from people as well, see how they felt, and I'd also like to talk a little bit more about self-love as well while we've got time as well. You know, how to protect their energy moving forward, especially getting ready for this new energy coming in. So if we could get some feedback, it'd be great, because I don't think I'm getting any. I can't see anyone commenting at the minute, but it's probably a bit of a delay with Facebook as well.
Right. And we don't ever know really how many people are on with us at a time, but we will continue to play it on and have
Yeah.
it available and promote it.
Mhm.
But I'd like to give you some feedback.
Okay.
So you had said at one point, it's a perfect combination between earth and flesh. And that's exactly how that felt. And for me, so often when I'm connecting with my higher self, it's more of an airy, lighter feeling, more feminine. And today it was very masculine, and seeing my higher self, if you will, in that masculine form. And I heard the words, grab your fierce self. And I thought, wow, I don't normally think of the work that I do and the connections that I have as fierce. But what I heard was, be fierce in your grounding. Like,
Yeah.
really make it a commitment to be fierce in your grounding. Be fierce in your love. Be fierce in your commitment of stepping into your calling, your walk, whatever that is for each of us. And be fierce in your connections. And what I love, Kevin, is if I was just seeing half of myself as my higher self, you gave me the entire range of the masculine presence as well as the feminine presence, all wrapped up in one. I found it to be profound.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I feel, obviously, like you say, it's about divine feminine and masculine coming together as one. I feel like my whole body was shaking with that energy coming through me. It was actually, I felt more challenged, because I don't normally do light language when I'm doing the Angelic Reiki as a rule. I might mutter it under my breath, but to allow it to belt out like it did, my whole body was roasting hot. The sweat was coming out of me. My arms, my legs were trembling. So I hope everyone who watched this will hopefully get some sort of healing, you know, to help clear, you know, these chakras and meridians, getting them ready for the more download of energy that's coming in. And that's what it's about, you know, because the new energy that's coming in, Ruth, is it's going to either intensify the 3D for those who are in the 3D mentality, or it's going to intensify the joy, the love, the laughter for those who've got the high frequency type of mentality. So I feel, you know, I want to go to work even more than ever now to try and help those people. And, you know, I've helped a guy recently in my local area. You know, he's come from a background that's pure ego, but he's come so much into the heart center since he's been coming to see me for Angelic Reiki and crystal healing. He even wanted me to attune him, so I tuned him a couple of weeks ago, and he's gone from strength to strength. And I was having the same conversation a couple of hours ago about the photon belt coming in. He was like, "So do you think I'll be okay, lads?" That's how he spoke, you know. And I said, "Of course you will." And you know, he's come so much into the heart center, and it just fills my heart with so much joy that obviously I was meant to meet him at this particular time, because I know what it's like in the city I grow up in. You know, the boys should be boys. You know, it's not like we're not meant to be doing spiritual stuff. If that makes sense. But I think a true man is of the heart. And I think that's what we've got to understand with the divine masculine coming in now. It's not about that, it's about that. And and it is actually, it shows you are a bigger person by coming from the heart center, especially when I had my awakening, my spiritual awakening, the way I used to live my life. And people were like, "Oh, Kevin's found God." Well, I actually found God within, and I didn't care what anyone else thought, and the calling was so strong that I had to speak my truth, and now I'm glad I did come out of the spiritual closet many years ago, because now I'm actually helping others with turning their lives around, and so hopefully long may it continue.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kevin, you wanted to talk a little bit about self-love during this time.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, getting back to myself, when I said to you earlier, I'd suffered with trauma, I went off down the wrong path with regards to the party lifestyle, but that was my way of dealing with stuff. And it'll only get you so far. I had to look at the reason why I always wanted to step out of my reality. And the thing is, it's because I wasn't happy with my reality. And I had to make that change. I had to really look at that, the type of job I was in, which was a truck driver, dead end job. I always felt that I did have a higher purpose in life. So, and like I say, I had my spiritual awakening while I was, living that lifestyle, and the universe basically smacked me around the backside and said, this is not where you need to be. So obviously I got took out my body, and I was shown certain things, hence what I'm going to be writing about in the new year, pen to paper on the 4th of January. But what I actually did was focus on self-love. And, I started looking at the people who were influencing my life. Even though they come across as good friends, they still had a real negative effect on my life. Obviously bad influences, going to the pub with them, leading to parties, leading to drugs. And so obviously, I always, even now, even when it's not down to partying, toxic people can just be someone who's chipping away at your energy every single day, a partner, a sibling, even a son or a daughter. You've got to look at how their energy affects yours. So I always say to my clients, first and foremost, protect your energy through any sort of toxic person. And obviously the next one was what I've already spoke about, which is the toxins that you put in your body. This is very important for going into the 5D. Is, if toxins lower your frequency, we're not going to be a real good vessel to receive this love and energy that's coming in. So we've got to really look at that as well. Unhealthy diet, refined sugar. I mean, I always say this to my clients, sugar is 10 times more addictive and kills 5 times more people than cocaine, and that's illegal white powder. And that's the way I look at it. It's lethal. So we've got to look at that as well. Flour, refined flours, stuff like that, stuff that really gloops us up and takes our connection away from source. And obviously negative thinking. I always say our mind is a garden, our thoughts are like seeds. We can grow flowers or we can grow weeds. If you want flowers to grow in your mind every single day, you've got to tend to your garden, and one weed will lead to 1,000 others. So, I do have a way and a technique of obviously converting that negative mindset, and it's actually in the first 20 minutes of the day. Your mind's running at 10.5 wave cycles per second. So basically in the first 20 minutes of the day, listen to motivational speakers when you're getting ready for work or making breakfast, and that will hopefully help transform and rewrite this negative self-talk, so to speak. And obviously what we're programming our minds with on a daily basis, the news, negative TV, horror movies, even people who create drama on your social media, it's all negative programming, and that's having a real effect on your chakra system because you're feeling an emotion as you're absorbing this. And then obviously as well, a lot of people don't realize, but they do actually hold on to grudges from the past. And I always say, nothing happens by chance. it's where we put this in our own soul's agreement for our own growth. And it wasn't a life sentence. It was actually, you know, a life lesson. And it's either a lesson or a blessing. Just embrace it for whatever it is. And, you know, it was like the guy who killed my cousin when I was on a night out when I was 18. I had to forgive him because I was only hurting myself by holding that grudge. And I always say, well, he was obviously meant to be in my path for my spiritual growth, for my cousin to pass away. And I know he's alive and well in a light body on the other side. So it was for my own spiritual growth and journey. So I always ask my clients to protect themselves from that as much as they can, because if you allow any of them in, even if, you know, you're just thinking negatively and you haven't let in toxic people or let in unhealthy diet, but we can always go down on a downward spiral just with, you know, self-esteem thoughts. I always come across to the other side, and I always say absorbed positive people that feel like sunshine. Obviously exercise is a perfect way of raising your vibration. Yoga opens up your chakras. Walks in nature, very calm and very neutral energy. It cleanses your aura as well. So that's why we should never knock anyone who hugs a tree, because the energy is totally, you know, deep and profound, and it's a lovely connection to have with nature. And mindfulness as well, you know, it's a form of bringing ourselves into the present moment, focusing on the five senses. We can actually do that while we're walking in nature. You know, it's listening to the birds tweeting, you know, focusing on your breath. You know, because anxiety is living in the future, depression is living in the past. So it's about being present in the moment as much as you can. And 10 minutes of meditation apparently is the equivalent to 8 hours sleep for the brain. So, you know, those who connect with meditation as well, it's connecting with the divine self and the universe, and being present once again. And obviously, you know, I always mention, you know, any sort of Reiki, Angelic Reiki, I swear by, obviously. You know, it rejuvenates the energy body. It's ways of raising your frequency. And any holistic therapy for that matter, you know, releasing the endorphins in the body. If you're feeling a bit gloopy, just go and get a massage. Or, you know, some people, the mentality I used to have was go to the pub, but no, I'd rather now, you know, do some self-healing or go and have a massage, or, you know, do something, walk in nature, like I said. And a Himalayan salt bath, can't reiterate how important it is to have a Himalayan salt bath. You know, the minerals cleanse your aura instantly. It brings up your chakras. So don't be afraid to get your head on there, get that crown chakra cleared as well. And obviously healthy diet, very important. Nutrition, vitamins, very important for the mindset. And also as well, you know, if you do find that you've got any blocked chakras, juicing is very important, because we've got the life force energy from the soul of the plant going to that chakra. So match the fruit and vegetable color to the frequency color of your chakras, and that will help restore the chakras as well. And obviously I've spoke about programming the mind with positivity, very important. It's like, you know, if you don't program your mind, society will program it for you. And that's why, you know, I'm constantly on YouTube listening to channelings of the Pleiades, and filling me heart with hope, rather than listening to the news and what's going on at the minute with vaccinations and feeling that doom and gloom. I'm like, no, you know, we're connected so much more than that. So and then obviously I get back to the forgiveness. Forgive and let live it's so important. The opposite side of holding on to a grudge. And I always tell the story of two little souls sat on a cloud looking at planet Earth, and one soulmate says to the other, you know, when I get to this airplane, I really want to be tested, and I want to know what it's like for a loved one to hurt me in a certain way, to test the metal of my soul. And the soulmate says, I will play that role for you. I will hurt you in this lifetime because I really love you and I want you to spiritually grow. But do me a favor, when we come home, will you forgive me? That's why Jesus was all about the forgiveness. You know, we're all playing a role in each other's lives. It's time to let go of that. It's time to realize that we're all one. It's time to realize that, you know, someone's got to play the bad guy in order for us to grow. How can we become an ascended master if we haven't experienced what the universe has to offer, good and bad? And, you know, no mud, no lotus, as they say. And so that's it in a nutshell with self-love. And, you know, if you protect your energy as much as you can, once you raise your vibration, that is where the law of attraction kicks in even more so, because we actually manifest in a higher frequency of energy. And that's what I seem to be doing on a daily basis now, manifesting. I focus on what I want rather than what I don't want. And I just stay in my own lane, and I just keep looking forward and just keep looking. If I'm feeling out of sorts, like I say, I use them tools, and I just try and keep my frequency at a certain level as much as I can. And it's very important for this ascension to do that. And especially to, you know, it's not just about the earth ascending, it's about our personal selves ascending, and we can only do that by protecting our own energy.
Fabulous, Kevin. That was a beautiful, beautiful breakdown of so many things that people can do, especially over these holiday
Yeah,
weeks,
yeah,
to raise their vibrations and be living their best self. Beautiful.
exactly.
Thank you. Kevin, if people want to know more about the work that you do, how do they find out about you?
I'm actually Kev the Healer on Facebook. If you type in there, and then obviously I'm actually on Instagram as well as Kev Morris underscore Angelic Reiki underscore healer. And then obviously my website is www.kevmorrisangelicreikihealer.com.
Great. Kevin, I can't tell you how much I appreciate your being here today. And I love that you're here with Enlightened World Network. So thank you so much for today, and cannot wait to see what's going to be coming from your direction over the next year. I know there's going to be some greatness in this book that you're going to be putting out into the world. So congratulations on that. And we'll be watching for that.
Thank you very much, Ruth. I really enjoyed this evening. Well, it's this evening in the UK, and it's always a pleasure, always an honor. And I just hope people get from it whatever they will. It's, you know, even if 1% of the people puts a smile on their face, I'm happy with that. It's made a difference and a change. Thank you.
Well, it's already made a difference in my life. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And our friends here on Enlightened World Network, thank you for being here with us. And we look forward to connecting with you all in the future as we bring more and more programming your way. So thank you. Take good care, and God bless.